So there I was, wasting my life away on YouTube Shorts, you know, as one does, when I came across this video. And honestly, I thought to myself, well, who cares, I suck at Redstone. And...
Wake up.
Oh, yeah. Here we are in my reality where I did actually sink months into learning Redstone. So yeah, here I am in Minecraft, ready to review some viral Redstone YouTube shorts, and we're going to be debunking them and hopefully making them better. Let's get into it. So here we are in YouTube shorts, and if you didn't know, stairs are kind of a big part of these kind of clickbaity videos. But we're going to go to a very particular design, this one. You've probably seen this like a million times, so I'm not going to bore you with the details, but I will show you how I made mine infinitely better. You see, this right here is the original design, okay? There are a couple problems that I have with it. First of all, if you flick the sword, nothing happens the first time. The second time, 2 of them go off, then 1, then 1, and then 1. And then the last 2 do nothing. Just nothing. Why would you even have it? Why would you have it if you're not even using it? And additionally, a lot of these are labeling this as a secret staircase. This isn't secret, because if I look at this large blank wall with an item frame, obviously I'm going to be flicking it, and boom. Wow, not so hidden anymore, are we? So this is stupid, and obviously I decided to make it better. So here we have a full-size one, and then we have an item frame key. Now, as you can see, normally it'll just look like this, okay? Just nothing crazy, but then you flick it like this.
No.
You flick it like this. Boom. Yes, I did forget the combination. Shut up, alright? But if you make it like this, then you can go up. But, boom, and it's gone. There is no other combination that works. It is only that one right there. And also, come on, that opening sequence?
It's beautiful.
This one is way better. I get an A+, they get like, maybe a C. Originality, F, because this was definitely stolen. My general rating, yeah, we're giving this a D. Alright, let's move on to the next video. Redstone YouTube shorts. You know, we'll do this. It has 1 million views, right? So obviously it's gonna be good. Let's take a look at that.
This is a much safer and hidden garbage removal system that takes advantage of a chest and dispenser.
Okay, this is actually something I have already pre-made. Let me just grab like 64 blocks here, and we'll just pop them into here. And also, by the way, no, he didn't show his redstone. So by the way, he gets like an F for not showing his work. However, if we look at this, we can put this into here, and okay, it's burning him, I wouldn't say that this is great. It's not an impressive speed, but it's alright, and then we have what I made. This is, okay, yes, it's bigger, get over it, but this is way faster. Yeah, this is pretty fast, and also if you see the rate that it's firing them off, pretty freaking fast, compared to this, it's pathetic. This is pathetic. I hate it, and I want it to die in a hole. You'll put in blocks here. I'll just put in a stack. Then they will go back down to here. They'll get detected in here. This will push a piston into here. This is just an observer clock. And boom. Super fast. And just, I mean, look at that. If we just go back on into here. Let's look at the
Next we have, and finally, one of my favorite simple contraptions, which is a bedtime alarm.
So, number one question. Why the frick do you need this? The sun and the moon are there for a reason. You can tell when the sky is black. Also, if you're underground, you don't even freaking need to sleep, so why would you do this? I don't know. I am giving this an F because it is stupid, useless, and the redstone isn't even that good. It's just like 3 blocks. It's not impressive. Alright, now on to someone who unfortunately, this person is actually quite famous, Lombi or Lombi Shorts. 5 simple redstone hacks. I'm not gonna harp on too much about this, but let's just play the video. This is not needed. Quite simply, I just take it from someone who has played the game for most of their life. This is not needed. You will never use this. I actually built this the other day. I love it. Of course, he didn't show his work, so that's just great. Okay, this is actually something to think about. The block swapper isn't actually too bad. I think that this could be useful. Or actually, no. Let me quickly say something first. So if we just look at the comments, you see, wow, a full video here. Okay, let's check it out. Then we can get the, you know, whatever we need to be able to build it, right? You know, obviously, because you need to build it. So okay, we got some New Year build packs. Okay, a little bit weird. I don't think it was related, but let's see. New Year's cake, confetti, laser, balloons. You know, maybe it's not frickin' related because this is just trying to get more views and more money. What I've had to do is make it for the person, which means I'm not even gonna make this better because this is already frickin' my redstone. If you actually want to see it, here's a little 360. This one is the slower one. It works pretty simply. And then this one is the faster one. It works kind of weirdly, but it works frickin' incredibly. I believe that this is probably the design that this person used, but how the frick am I supposed to know when you don't show your work? People, show your frickin' work. This is really simple. And I'm giving it an F for, yet again, not frickin' showing your work. We're gonna move on to the next one. A villager bouncer? When have you ever needed that? Never. So we can move on. And you know what? I'll build it. I'll build it. All right, I'll build it. Look, all you gotta do is get TNT, a button. Okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do /tick freeze. The game is now frozen. You're going to place that there. I don't want to blow anything up, but we'll just do that. And then what you're going to do is stand right here so that way you can film your stupid YouTube short. You're going to do /tick unfreeze, and there you go. Wasn't that so fun and entertaining and interesting? Yeah, okay. I know, it's kind of stupid and it's probably not what the person did, but yet again, you can't see the redstone, so how the frick am I supposed to know? Alright, let's move on to the next one. Oh, perfect. 5 useful redstone build ideas. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to start off by just saying the working elevator I'm not going to refine because a lot of people already know how to build this and there's no real way to make a flying machine better. I mean, I can say use a water elevator, but that's not really the point. You clearly want something that's gonna look cool, so there's nothing I can do about this. I'm a little bit disappointed that this is one of the ones they chose. I have built this so many times when I was 6. We'll start off with 2 because, as I said, I'm not going to address 1 because you can't really fix it. But we'll start off with 2. Relatively easy because, conveniently enough, this person actually has a tutorial. So I'm just gonna follow the tutorial real quick. I actually forgot to mention how I found it. I had to find it completely separately and it was not at all linked in any way. It was kind of complicated to find, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I have quickly followed this person's tutorial. This is probably some of the simplest redstone I've ever seen in a tutorial, but wow, armor equipped. I've built this so many times. I mean, I wanted to make sure that I had the exact redstone, but this is like so simple. I don't know how the frick this warrants a tutorial. But here you go. You can, here you go. Okay, you'll see the finished product in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I've done a little bit more than just armor equipping here, but I think it's quite reasonable. As we can see, the armor is equipped. I mean, come on, this is really simple redstone. We come over here, XP for repairing your armor. You get your armor equipped, and you can come out of here, and you have a full PvP kit. I mean, this is just something I threw together with random PvP items, but you have a full kit that you can grab. Just boom. Alright, that's the entire circuit. It's really, really simple. I will quickly just show you what it looks like. Yep. It's a really quite simple circuit. It's nothing crazy, but it gets your armor equipped. It gives you XP. I don't see a way that I can upgrade it further. I think that's really the best we're gonna get. But I mean, I think clearly this is way better. And dude, I mean, come on. It's not really that much more complicated. All right, now I guess we'll move on to the next one. Okay. Let me just clear something up for you guys real quick. You do not need a more fancy garbage system than the one that I already have. The one I already have is already over-engineered. You do not need this. I think that this has probably been covered by a couple other YouTubers, but this is useless and it is stupid and it is more ineffective than you could even believe. And that's just the most simple redstone you can possibly get. It's literally just a skulk sensor on top of a lamp. It doesn't get much more simple than that. So we're going to look at one more short, and then we're going to call it a day because I physically cannot take much more of this. The other ones in this video aren't too impressive, but I want to focus on this one because this one seems to be more interesting. You can see he comes over here, he puts a bucket of water into this little crevice, and a door opens up. That is actually pretty cool redstone. Believe it or not, this is actually good redstone. This is actually potentially useful. It's a cool redstone door at the end of the day. So I think I'm gonna build it, and then I think I'll see if I can make it a little bit better and maybe a little bit cooler. I've tried to do my best to replicate what I think he would have had in the video. Obviously he doesn't show the redstone, which again, boo, no one likes that. But as you can see, if we put the redstone or the water in, we can get in, take it out. Again, pretty simple redstone. If you know redstone, you know how to make this. But I will quickly show it. You have redstone hooked up, and then you have an observer watching that, and then it goes into a copper bulb, which is then watched by a comparator, and then you get this, again, simple redstone, simple redstone. But I have to say, creativity, I gotta give it a 10. Dude, I wouldn't even have thought.
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
Okay, that was a little, admittedly, that was a little depressing. But I gotta be honest, I wouldn't even have thought of using this as a method for a secret door. Of course, I do have it marked with the trapdoor, so that way I can remember. But I mean, I wouldn't have even have thought of this. So, creativity, I'm gonna give it a 10. I'm giving this, like, genuinely, just the raw redstone, even though it's not that complicated, I would give it, like, maybe even a B or an A. The door isn't complicated at all. I mean, he could have used a different door, but I'm assuming this is what he did. But I mean, I like this. I think this is a cool door. And honestly, if you're running low on resources or something and you can't really build that complicated of a door, this is a pretty good choice, and gotta give it to him. It freaking works. It actually really does work, and I like it. However, what is this entire video about? Making this stuff better. Okay, so for the grand finale, I decided to go for a 2x2 flush piston door. I mean, it's really quite simple, but I also, honestly, I liked the water. I thought that it was pretty fun, so I kept it. And yeah, that's your triggering, opening, closing, pretty quick. And obviously, you can close it and open it from both sides. So you're probably thinking that that's the end of the video, right? Yeah, me too. Wrong. Because I exported a very early version of the video and sent it to my friend Sillin, and he was yapping about how you don't need XP for armor that was just equipped, which honestly is a fair point. So we hopped on and we made this, and I'm just going to play the video. Just enjoy.
Dude,
Bro,
wait.
That's
I can't
actually
even.
insane.
Oh.
Dude, you are in the freaking stratosphere, bro.
And now for the most important part of the video. Yeah, I'm being cheesy. Anyways, look at this. Ta-da! You have no idea how long it took me to get that short video. And no, I do not sound.
Get out of my head! Get out of my head! Get out of my head!
Now subscribe.